got the belt of truth. Ayo, ayo. Put on my boots, gotta tell the good news. Ayo, ayo. The armor of God and the shield of faith. Ayo, ayo. Got my sword and my helmet, now it's time to pray. Ayo, ayo. I put on the full armor of God, stand strong against the evil one. I put on the full armor of God, the full armor of God. First things first, you got the belt of truth. Ayo, ayo. Put on my boots, I gotta tell the good news. Ayo, ayo. The armor of God and the shield of faith. Ayo, ayo. Got my sword and my helmet, now it's time to pray. Ayo, ayo. Put on the full armor of God, stand strong against the evil one. Put on the full armor of God, the full armor of God. I put on the full armor of God, stand strong against the evil one. I put on the full armor of God, the full armor of God. Now in faith we can stand, stand, stand against every evil plan, plan, plan. Now it's time to be strong, strong, strong. He has won. I put on the full armor of God, stand strong against the evil one. I put on the full armor of God, the full armor of God. I put on the full armor of God, stand strong against the evil one. I put on the full armor of God, the full armor of God.
Well, hello there, Go Team! Vinny the Villain here! Just wanted to call and tell you about my latest mission. Rachel rode the whirly-twirly teacups and loved it. She is on her way to tell all of her friends how awesome the ride is. But I am going to stop her and not let her tell anyone about it. That way I can ride it over and over with no line at all. And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Good day, Go Team! I just heard the call from Vinny the Villain, and it looks like we have got some work to do. To find out how to stop Vinny, we need to look in the Superbook. The Superbook is the Bible. It tells us how to suit up with the armor of God so we can be strong and full of His power. If you want to hear a story from the Superbook, let me see you click on your super listening ears.
Click, click.
Now don't forget to put on your super eyes.
Zoop, zoop.
Great job, Go Team! Long ago, God wanted to show us how much He loves us. So He sent His Son Jesus to die on a cross. Jesus didn't do anything wrong, but He died so that you and I could be forgiven and live in heaven with God forever one day. After Jesus had been dead 3 days, He came back to life. Jesus told His friends to meet Him up on a mountain. Let me see all of you pretend to climb a mountain like Jesus' friends. You did it! Jesus told His friends to go and tell everyone in the whole wide world the good news about God's love for them. Jesus told them to teach everyone to listen to Him and do what He says. They didn't need to be scared to share this good news because Jesus said that He would be with them always. Even though this would be hard work, Jesus' friends suited up with their good news boots and went all over the world telling people all about God's love. God's love is super good news that we can't keep to ourselves. We can listen to Jesus and do what He says by going and telling everyone the good news that God loves them. If you can suit up with your good news boots and tell everyone about God's love, let me hear you say this after me. Go!
Go!
With the good news boots.
With the good news boots.
You've got it! We need to let Rachel know that she can put on her good news boots and tell her friends about the whirly-twirly teacup ride. She can also tell her friends how much God loves them. Rachel and you need to know that when you suit up with your good news boots, you can share the good news of God's love with the world. Go team, this is where you come in. We need to zap good news boots to Rachel before Vinny the villain gets to her. Everyone, hold up your hero phones. On the count of 3, let's all zap good news boots to Rachel. 1, 2, 3, zap!
Aw, drat! That super book always helps you win!
The clock? Let's see a slip out of this. Epic World will be mine.
We need to find a way to warn the people about acrophobia's chocolate syrup sabotage. Quick, Sid, you need to help me spread the word. And for the love of Pete, put your shoes back on.
No way. First, there was the Microblaster Ray Minion thing this morning, and then I rode the rides all afternoon. And now a chocolate syrup sabotage? No way, I'm just simply too tired.
I destroyed the statue. You rode the kiddie rides. Is it because of your fear of large crowds?
Yes, I just can't talk to all those people.
Well, maybe Iris has a plan. Time to suit up.
The clock! I'm so glad that you are at Epic World. This has nothing to do with Sid's smelly feet. It turns out that the villain acrophobia is causing more trouble. Let me send you an image from the security cameras inside the park. Apparently, acrophobia is pouring chocolate syrup on the rides so that the tracks are slippery and the coaster cars are slipping off the tracks. This could cause a lot of danger for people on these rides. So it's time to suit up and stop the people of Epic World from getting on these rides.
What we need is some good news to tell the people, not just a warning about the chocolate syrup.
Chocolate syrup is delicious. Wait, that's it, the clock. We can tell the people they can eat the chocolate syrup. They can put it on all the theme park foods, like popcorn,
Cotton candy.
Oops, hit the wrong button.
and even deep fried pickles.
Ew, pickles. Anyways, we have our plan to spread the good news and to warn the people at the same time. Can you handle that, Sid?
I guess I can. Maybe I could just start with one person and go from there?
Good idea. Then put your shoes back on.
You mean my good news boots?
Oh, Teddy, we lost again. They ate all my chocolate syrup.
I'm way ahead of you, the clock. There is, in fact, part of the armor of God that can help both you and Sid in this situation. To help, I have a file that explains the mission behind these good news boots. I'll send it to your watch. You would think that sharing good news would be really easy, but sometimes we need courage to talk to people we may or may not know, even if we have something good to say. It can be scary to go to new places where the people we are sharing the news with might not understand it. God made sure we could go tell others about His love by giving us the power in the good news boots. Just 3 days after His death, God brought Jesus back to life. Jesus appeared to His disciples on a mountainside near Galilee. When they saw Jesus, they worshiped Him and thanked God for His love. Jesus had an important message He wanted them to understand. Jesus said, Go and make followers of all the people in the world. Teach them to obey everything I have told you to do, and you can be sure that I will be with you always." The disciples knew that going to faraway places and sharing the good news of God's love might be hard, but they did what Jesus asked them to do. When we decide to follow Jesus, we should tell the people around us the good news about his love. Jesus' promise to the disciples is true for us too. He will always be with us. It can be easy to make excuses like, "People might make fun of me," "I don't know what to say," or "It's too hard." But with the Good News Boots, God gives us the right words to say and helps us to not be afraid. When we suit up with the Good News Boots, telling other people about God's love has the power to change their lives forever.
Hi C3 Kids, it's me, Jaslyn.
And me, Miss Jenna, and we're here to do the memory verse with you today. So repeat after me. Therefore, put on the full armor of God.
Therefore, put on the full armor of God,
So that when the day of evil comes,
so that when the day of evil comes,
you may be able to stand your ground.
you may be able to stand your ground.
And after you have done everything to stand,
And after you've done everything to stand,
stand firm.
stand firm.
Ephesians 6, verse 13.
Ephesians 6, verse 13.
Great job. Bye.
Hey C3 Kids, this is Mrs. Ball. Just reminding you that today is a super day. It's Mother's Day. Today's the day that we get to honor all of our mothers, the mothers of superheroes. Guess what? They're superheroes too. And today we get to thank them for all the great things that they do. So make sure you take time to thank your moms and your grandmas too for all the great things they do and let them know how much you love them. Have a super day. Thanks guys. Bye.
Ready for a staring contest? Try not to blink. Ready? Round 1. Did you blink? Round 2. Great job! You can blink now. Will it superhero? Can a pool noodle be a superhero? Let's find out. Can a pool noodle be a superhero? Yes! Can a banana be a superhero? Let's find out. Can a banana be a superhero? No! Can a pizza be a superhero? Come back next week to find out.